In this video, we will learn about the easing curves. Let's tap on this plus icon to create a new project. Let's rename this project as easing curves. I'll select 1 by 1 as the aspect ratio and leave everything as default, and let's tap create project. Now let's tap on the add icon and insert a rectangle to the preview. Let's change the color to a darker color. Now with my finger, I'll position the rectangle to the left. Now let's give some position animation. Tap on Move and Transform, and while the position icon is active, add a position keyframe at the beginning here. Move a little forward on the timeline and move the rectangle to the right. And let's give it a play. You can see the rectangle is moving from left to the right. You can, however, notice that the speed of the animation is the same right from the beginning to the end. And to make any changes to this speed, we need to understand the easing curves. So, over here is the easing curves icon. This is basically the graph editor of Alight Motion. So over here, there are 3 broad categories. If you tap on the first icon, you get 4 easing curves presets. Tap on the second icon, you get another 4 different easing curves. And tap this icon, you get more easing curves presets. So let's tap on the first icon. So by default, it will always be on a linear curve, which is a constant speed. But first, if you move outside of these keyframes, you can see the easing curves disappears. So to see the easing curves, the playhead must be within 2 keyframes. And here as you move out, as there are no more keyframes here, the easing curves disappears. So let's bring the playhead here. Tap on the second icon. It is called as ease in. Now give it a play. You can see the animation starts a little slow at the beginning and it is much quicker towards the end. If you go to the graph editor, you can see the easing curve. You can see there's a curve at the beginning, which means the animation will start a little slow and will be much quicker towards the end. If you make the curve a little bigger at the beginning, the animation will be a lot slower now. So let's play. You can see it is very slow at the beginning and much quicker towards the end. So animation that starts slow and then very quick towards the end is called as ease in. Now let's tap on the third preset, which is ease out. You can see the curve. It will start very quick here and slow down towards the end. So let's play. You can see it moves very fast at the beginning here and slows down towards the end. Just like before, let's adjust the curve here and give it a play. You can see it slows down a lot towards the end. Now the last preset is called ease in and ease out. As you can see, ease in start a little slow and then speed up in between and then slow down towards the end. So let's play. You can see it starts a little slow, picks up the speed and slows down towards the end. Let's make some changes to the curve at the beginning and give it a play. You can see the difference in animation speed. Now let's check out the next section over here. So in this section, there are another 4 different curves. The first one is bounce. You can see it will add a bounce motion. I can move this keyframe to the end and give it a play, you can see the bouncy animation. The next is elastic curve. You can see this adds a different animation. Alright, so I'll show you how to effectively use all these curves throughout this course. But for now, this is just an introduction to the easing curves in Alight Motion.